Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am in my element. I'm back home. It's my first makeup tutorial on YouTube in November. Like regular basic B makeup tutorial. I'm very happy to be doing this. I miss it so much. I was like, what am I gonna do? First of all, I was like, okay, so I've been doing so many crazy videos. What in the world am I gonna do? Like, what makeup look am I gonna come back at? I was unboxing and I found the Kylie Burgundy palette and I was like, yes, this to me screams November. I'm gonna be showing you how to get this look. I feel like it's a pretty spotlight eyeshadow look and it just highlights your eyes and just brings in something to your eyes that is so flirty and warm and sultry at the same time. I love it so much and I know you guys are gonna love it. So if you wanna learn how to get it, then keep watching. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the foundation concealer. So I'm gonna be using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. So I don't have to use an extra concealer because it's already acting as both. So I am very excited to use this. This is my first time trying it. This is actually provided to me by Clinique. Thank you guys so much for sending it out so I can try it. Let's go ahead and start to put this stuff all over my face. This acts as both concealing and foundation, so it has a really good coverage and I don't have to use like an extra layer of makeup on my face. So this is supposed to be super full coverage, 12-hour wear, and it has a doe foot applicator, which makes it easy to apply. I love these doe foot applicators. I go ahead and work that onto my face. This is the number 4 Cream Whip. It's gonna do little lines. I like the doe foot applicators because you can cover more space with it and it's just a lot easier. You know, it's precise. So now I'm just gonna work it into my skin with a beauty blender. I like the coverage and I also like that it doesn't feel like it's weighing down my skin because it is very full coverage, you can tell. It like cleared everything up like that, but it also doesn't feel like it's heavy, so I like that. I love full coverage foundations because they make your skin look so flawless, but if it feels like a full coverage, thick, heavy layer of makeup, I won't use it. I don't care how flawless it is, I'm only gonna use it for Halloween looks, you know what I mean? So I wanna feel comfortable when I'm wearing my makeup, and this is one of those foundations where you're gonna forget you have it on. Alright, now I'm gonna go into my eyebrows. I'm just gonna comb them up first. I'm gonna be using my favorite brow pencil, which is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. So I'm just gonna comb them and then I'm going to fill them in. As I fill in the sparse areas, I also brush through them with a spoolie just to make sure that everything is blended in there. So now that I'm done with my brows, I'm gonna go ahead and set my lid area just so that everything's nice and clean, smooth, and it'll be easier to work on. I'm gonna take this Sigma Blending, the E25 brush, and I'm gonna take my Kat Von D powder. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on to the brow and then work it down all the way to the bottom of the lid. This is gonna work as a really nice base. It's gonna set this area so that there isn't any creasing in the lid space. And I'm also going to just even everything out. And I'm just going for a very natural brow bone, so face powder works just fine for this. I'm focusing more of the brow powder right underneath the brow bone because I want this area to look very clean and defined. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this shade right here. It says the shade name is going to be Penny, but I think it's Naked. I feel like it's switched, but we're just gonna call it Penny, I guess. So I'm gonna pop that on right on the brow bone. And I'm gonna stop this right before it gets to the crease. I wish this had a mirror in it. I feel like it needs one, but it's okay. So now that we got the brow pretty much done, I'm gonna go into the lid space. I'm gonna take Beach right here. This is gonna be our base shade. And I'm gonna start to work that on the lid and on the crease. And I'm just using windshield wiper motions, just going back and forth to kind of blur the edges. So anything that we put on top of this is gonna look nice and warm. And what I like to do is take a clean brush just to make sure that we have no harsh lines. Clean blending brush I'm using today is the Morphe R39 brush. So the next color I'm gonna pick up is is this one right here. This is Naked, but again, it could be Penny, either one, because I feel like it would be Penny. It would make sense if it was Penny, but it says Naked. So we're gonna pick this one up right here, and I'm gonna start to work that from the lid to the crease. So what I'm gonna do now is take my Morphe 514 brush and start to work this area a little bit further up to the crease. I don't wanna bring all of that eyeshadow up all the way to the crease with this densely packed brush, because then that's gonna look really crazy, really fast. It's gonna be really hard to blend out. So I'm gonna go with this little bit and then work it all around, just so that we can get a nice soft blend. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. My mom used to say, you know what I mean, jelly bean? She says things like that. I'm barely putting any pressure down on the brush, so I'm holding it way far back out here. Please ignore Ratchet Rachel nail right here. We are just going to ignore her. I'm going to take my brush with a very soft, like I'm barely pressing down, so I'm holding it in the back. When you hold it in the back, you don't put down as much pressure as when you're holding it like this, like really close to the front. So I'm putting my hand way back here, and then I am taking some of that shadow and working it upwards towards the brow bone in circular motions, just really soft circular motions, and then bringing it around the inner crease area right here. And if you close your eye, you can see where you need to blend. Also, you might want to open your eye just to see how it falls on your lid. You want this part to be very smoked out, soft, and blurry. You want to look like you took the blur tool and went shh. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go way down here to this shade. This is Almond, and I'm gonna use a Morphe 503 brush, and I'm just gonna pick that up and start to work this onto the crease as well. I'm also gonna work this shade right onto the inner corners, right in here. I really focus and pack on the shadow right in this area. So I want it to be a little bit darker on the outer and inner part of the lid. I'm actually not connecting these two because when I close my eyes, you can't really see it. And when I open it, it's just like a soft connection already, so I don't need to go any further with that. So I'm gonna leave it where it's at, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in right in here. Take a clean, fluffy brush and start to blend out the edges. For the next shadow, I'm really excited about this. This is kind of like the hot spot right here. I really was excited to use this one. This is the Burgundy shade in the palette, and the reason why I wanted to use the palette was because of this shade mainly. I'm gonna go ahead and pack it on with my MAC 239 and work that onto the outer and inner part of the crease. For the center of the lid, I'm gonna take this shade right here. This is called Dubai. I feel like I'm lying to you guys telling you because I feel like they should be switched. Like the names are switched, but it's fine. I'm just gonna take the other side of this brush right here and I'm gonna pop it into Dubai, and I'm gonna pop it right onto the center of the lid, just so that it acts like a little spotlight. So it's just like highlighting your lid. It looks so pretty. I already love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I like that these are very pigmented and there's not a lot of fallout. Okay, so now I'm gonna work everything I did on the top. I'm gonna work it onto the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is take this side right here and start to work it on the lower lash line. I'm actually gonna take this little baby fan brush, and this is the Sigma Lash Fan EO4 brush, and what I'm gonna do is take that maroon color. Actually, let me show you. I'm gonna first take this shade right here, and I'm gonna work that onto the lower lash line first. Oh God, it gets so perfectly right on the lash line. And I'm gonna bring it all the way into the inner corners of the eyes. Somebody actually tweeted me about this brush. They're like, you always ask for a fan brush for your lower lash line, and here it is. So I'm happy they made it. If I were to make my own fan brush for the lower lash line, it would be a little bit more fluffier, just a little bit, so that you can really smoke it out if you wanted to. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this brush right here, and see how I'm making it into a little fluffy fan brush? It's a little bit thicker, and it's just going to help blend out the edge. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take that really pretty burgundy color, and I'm gonna work that on the lower lash line. I'm gonna add just a little bit of this pigment in the center of the spotlight, just because this is MAC's Rose pigment. Looks like this, and I'm just gonna add a little bit just to see what it looks like. I'm very curious to see what it's gonna look like, so I just gotta do it. I'm just gonna lay that right on top just to bring a little bit more light in this area. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the Anastasia Liquid Gold Metallic Luster Liner, and I'm gonna work that right onto the waterline. This would also look really pretty as like an inner corner highlight. Now I'm gonna add some mascara. This is the new mascara from MAC. It's called False Lashes. It's a really cute handle. Apply pretty generous coats of mascara to the lashes. Like, I could wear no lashes with this, but I'm just gonna add some because of course I want that extra volume, but oh my god, this is a good one. Okay, so now that we're done with the mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on these lashes. These are some new lashes that I got. They're called Lash Boss. The box looks like this. The style Kate. Very pretty and wispy. So I'm gonna take these guys right here. So I'm gonna be using the Estee Lauder Victoria Beckham Collection Bronzer. Looks like this. The mirror is really, really nice. Called Java Sun. It's a nice matte, warm bronzer. I'm just gonna warm up my cheek and temple area. And then for the blush, I'm gonna be using this Smashbox blush collection. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick up True Flush, pop it onto the apples of my cheeks. I'm using my Morphe 53 brush, and then I'm gonna work it back into my hairline, right into my hair, just so that it looks a little bit more natural. And then for the highlight, I'm gonna be using this highlight palette right here, the new Glow Kit from Anastasia. And I found the most gorgeous highlight, White Sand. I'm gonna be using my Morphe 510, and I'm gonna pick up some of White Sand and just pop it onto the tops of my cheekbone. Put some on my nose. And that is it for the face. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the lips. And for the lips, we're gonna be using a new Kylie lip kit. This is the shade Moon. And I'm just gonna line my lips. I don't like the combination of the lip and the eye, so add on to it Contempo. I feel like this is a little bit more pinkier. I'm just gonna layer it on top. So I'm just gonna choose, this is Stone from Dose of Colors. Let me see what that looks like on top. I always prefer to add on top and add more because then you create your own custom color. For the center of the lips, I'm gonna go for something nude. I'm thinking Jeffree Star's I'm Nude in the center of the lips. So if I can find that, that's what I'll be using. And I actually see it right now, so I will be back. I'm gonna pop that on to the center of my lips. Okay, so now I'm just gonna layer on the Too Faced lip injection. And this is in Angel Kisses. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. If you enjoyed Rachel's company today, give her a thumbs up because she needs a thumb. She's missing part of her thumb. Just my last two videos, they will be below, so check them out. Also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Hit that red button right there. And notification squad, if you're out there, I see you. If you're not out there and you're not being updated with my videos, but you are subscribed, make sure to hit that notification bell. As soon as my videos come out, you get to see them firsthand and comment first. I always comment to everybody in the first 30 minutes to an hour. So if you are there, you're most likely gonna get a comment from me back. And that's pretty much it. I don't know, thank you guys for watching. I love you so much. I hope I helped you in some way with this tutorial. And I want you to know that you are beautiful and I love you if you haven't been told today. And that's it. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.